Hello all! Get ready for a box plot review. So the first thing that you want to remember is that a box plot uses 5 values to give a graphic picture of a set of data. And that first one is going to be the median. The median simply divides your data set in half. It is the middle of your data set. Something else that you'll probably remember about the median is that it can also be referred to as quartile too. Once we find the median, we can then find the lower quartile. And the lower quartile is simply the median of your lower set of data values. So if there's only one median in the middle, all the numbers to the left of it would be part of finding the lower quartile. There are 2 numbers in the middle that you are adding and then dividing to find the median, then please remember that each one of those numbers would become part of your data set in finding the lower and upper quartiles. So to find the lower quartile, you are simply finding the median of those lower values. And remember, the lower quartile can also be known as Q1. The next step is going to be to find the upper quartile. Similar to the lower quartile, just on the opposite end, the upper quartile is found by finding the median of those upper set of values. And it can also be called Q3. Now, if I wanted to find the interquartile range, I would simply subtract Q1 from Q3. And there's 2 more data values that will help to give a graphic picture of this set of data. And hopefully, you've already identified them. But if not, here they are, the minimum and the maximum. And your maximum is simply the greatest value in your data. Sometimes your minimum value is also known as the lower extreme, and the maximum can be known as the upper extreme. But you can just remember them as minimum and maximum. Now, I'm going to give you a set of data and work through a problem with you, and you may want to work alongside me. A researcher traveled to a variety of stores in the area, checking on the price of a gallon of milk. The prices in gallons are given below. And here are the 16 prices. Before I can find those 5 data values that we've been talking about, kids, the first thing that I have to do with all of these numbers is order them from smallest to biggest. I'm going to reorder them, but I'm going to leave off the dollar signs just for right now, just so that I can save a little bit of room. And then if I need to add them back on later, I can do so. So here are my numbers lined up from smallest to greatest. And I have 16 of them, and I've underlined each one to make sure that I have accounted for each of those values. Since there are an even number of data values, I know there's going to be 2 in the middle. So now I have to find those 2 middle numbers and average them together. Those 2 middle numbers are $2.42 and $2.44. When I add those 2 numbers up, I get $4.86. And then when I divide them by 2, I get $2.43. So my median, otherwise known as Q2, is $2.43. Now I have to look back at my data to find Q1 and Q3. Let's just remember that when I find Q1, the median of your lower set of data, I must include $2.42 in my data set. And when I'm finding Q3, I also have to remember to include $2.44 in my data set. Had there been 1 number in the middle of my data set, I would have not included it when finding Q1 or Q3. My 2 middle values in my lower set are $2.40 and $2.42. So I'm adding $2.40 plus $2.42 to get $4.82. And now I'm dividing by 2 to get $2.41. So Q1 is $2.41. Now to find Q3. My 2 middle numbers are $2.46 and $2.48. When I add them, I get $4.94, and then I divide by 2 to get $2.47. Hence, Q3 is $2.47. I am now ready to identify the 5 values or 5-number summary. The lower extreme, the minimum. The upper extreme, the maximum. The lower quartile, Q1. The median, Q2. And the upper quartile, also known as Q3. My lower extreme is going to be $2.39, and my upper extreme is going to be $2.53. Q1 is going to be $2.41. Q2, my middle value, is going to be $2.43, and Q3 is going to be $2.47. And once I have all of these values, I am now ready to make my box plot. Now you can see when I started my box plot, I did not begin with the minimum value of $2.39. I began a little bit before that with $2.35. And then I chose to skip count by 2. So my maximum value did not end at $2.53, but $2.55. So you can do that, and you're more than welcome to extend your values a little bit. The first thing that I've chosen to plot is my median, which is represented by that purple line. And that would also be known as Q2. Then I found Q1, represented by that orange line, $2.41, and Q3, represented by the blue line, $2.47. So remember, this is where 50% of my data lies. Think of this as 25%, and this section as another 25%. But I'm not done just yet, because now I need to draw in the whiskers. I need one whisker to extend to the minimum value of $2.39. And now I need my upper extreme as well. I will draw this second whisker to $2.53. And remember, kids, we say that this box plot is divided into quartiles because technically I have 4 sections of these 25%. 1/4 of your data is less than Q1. And 1/4 of your data is greater than Q3. So now you know how to identify your data values in your 5-number summary. And you know how to put them on an actual box plot. So I hope that this video will be helpful as you are reviewing for tomorrow's quiz. Good luck, kids!